In this video I will tell you everything about the Lisa player. I will start with discussing its main features, what can it do and how to configure the player. After this I will continue with describing how you can operate the Lisa in a remote location. I will end the presentation with discussing some security aspects. After you have seen this video, I am convinced you will understand much better the behavior of these players. I will start with some generic topics. The first topic is about what you get when you buy a Lisa player from us. This is not only the player, but also some important accessories. A power adapter, a good quality Ethernet cable and also an audio cable. Besides this, we will also help you as good as possible to get your Lisa device up and running. Please check another video which discusses in detail the differences between all Lisa players. Before you can use all the features of the player needs to be activated through the internet. After you have done this, the player is fully yours and you can configure it how you want it. Configuring the player will be explored hereafter in this video. It is important to realize that for security reasons, all connections between the Lisa player and Claudio originate at the Lisa player. So there is no way to initiate a connection from outside to the Lisa. After the Lisa has been powered on, it always tries to play music. The player checks for the last played source, which can be a stream or from the card, and continues from there. The next topic I want to discuss is the configuration of the Lisa player. The first way I want to discuss is through the Lisa configuration tool, or LCT as we mention it. With this Windows PC program you can configure the Lisa through its USB port. As you can see in the screen, we haven't updated the texts in this tool for Claudio yet. So for new users, it's important to know that Device Portal is the old name of Claudio. The Lisa configuration has not changed after we introduced Claudio, so you can use this tool without any further remarks. This tool is also very useful to learn how the Lisa works. Just press on the monitor and control button to see what happens once you have connected to the Lisa to LCT. In the Lisa user manual you can find a list of commands which you can send to the Lisa. This tool also can be used for some features I will not discuss further in this video. You can configure the Lisa to connect to your own platform. Please note, this also can be done through Claudio now. And you can update the software of your player. This also can be done through Claudio, but in case you want to load a better software version in your Lisa, this is an easier route. Please don't forget to deactivate automatic software updates in your Lisa once you use this feature. Else there is a possibility your Lisa automatically downloads another software version. Please read the Lisa user manual for all the details. The Lisa also supports encryption of audio files. This feature is also supported by Claudio. We have not implemented the loading of encryption keys into the Lisa by Claudio yet, so for this part you still need LCT. You also can create a configuration file which you can store on your SD card. This feature is very useful for proxy configuration and also for standalone operation of your Lisa. The most common way to configure your Lisa players is through a platform which is on the internet. This can be Claudio of course, but several customers also have built their own platform. Sometimes we talk about how the Lisa is being operated. Is it running from Claudio? This is the factory default and we call this operation mode 1. In case the Lisa is being operated from another platform, it has another configuration URL. We call this operation mode 2. The third mode is the standalone mode. We call this operation mode 3. In case the Lisa device is configured with stream presets through LCT, SD card is not required for this. The main purpose of the Lisa is to play music. For this, the Lisa contains a dedicated audio DSP with an 18-bit DA converter and a 94 dB signal-to-noise ratio. This DSP is capable of playing MP3 formatted audio in different bit rates, but also other audio formats are supported. When I assume the audio source is of very high quality, the quality of the audio played by the Lisa mainly depends on the audio format and the bitrate. Audio bitrate usually varies between 32 and 320 kilobits per second. What we see is that our customers also use this range for their audio files. The Lisa is capable of playing both mono and stereo audio. For business applications, usually mono audio is used. One of the main sources of the music is a direct internet stream. The Lisa supports all kinds of audio streams, as long as these are originating from Icecast or Shoutcast or similar service who support one of these protocols. The name and URL of the internet stream should be used as a preset in the channel list. The Lisa supports maximum 50 presets. The Lisa is also capable of playing music tracks. These always are played from a playlist. The format of the playlist is described in the user manual. The playlists, maximum 50, always should be available on the SD card. The names of the playlists also are very easy. 1.pls to 50.pls. With the buttons on the Lisa LCD, you can select the preset you want to play. With the Alt button, you can choose between streams and playlists. The Lisa Compact does not have buttons, but you can send a command instead. How can you do this? If you have a Lisa Compact BT, you can do it through the mobile phone app. Another, perhaps less user-friendly way for selecting a channel is to do this with LCT or on Claudio through a so-called return command. The reason I tell you this is to show you how you can achieve channel switching in different ways. In this case, LCT is more useful for learning the product, while through Claudio it can be very useful to force a chain of retail locations to start playing Christmas music. A question we often get is how tracks are played after each other. The short answer is that the Lisa automatically creates fades, both fades out and fades in, if possible and required. The user manual describes in more detail when fades are created. Another question we often get is whether the Lisa is able to play random tracks from a playlist. The answer is yes, but the playlist should not be too long. This feature is supported up to 2000 tracks. The only way to force the Lisa to play tracks randomly is through a command. An important feature, at least we think it is the behavior of the player in case of power failure and stream or internet failure. In case of a power failure, no music can be played. We could add a backup battery, but the audio amplifier usually doesn't have this, so we didn't add it. But the good news is that once the power comes back, the Lisa tries to start playing again. In case of an internet or stream failure, the Lisa tries to start playing a backup playlist. More technically, in case, for example, preset 4 fails, it tries to start playing playlist 4. So the backup playlist always is the same playlist number as the preset number. Once the Lisa determines the stream is available again, it switches smoothly back to the stream. In a large but also smaller deployment, there are many tasks which can be automated. To mention a few: powering on and off the device, checking for new music or playlists, checking for new task schedules, checking for new firmware. The Lisa has a built-in advanced task scheduler which is capable of executing many tasks. Some tasks can be run in parallel, some of course not. I think it's good to mention that for 24/7 applications, the Lisa is capable to update its content during playback. The last main topic I want to discuss are some security aspects of the player, as this nowadays is becoming more and more important for network operators, and not without reason. The first aspect I want to mention is that the Lisa only supports outgoing connections. So there is no way to initiate a connection from outside the Lisa to the Lisa itself. The second aspect is that the Lisa now supports TLS 1.2 and HTTPS with all its connections. To prevent unauthorized use of the buttons on the Lisa LCD, the keys can be protected with a password. To prevent theft of the SD card has a cover with a screw. The Lisa supports track encryption. When you are interested in this feature, please contact us for more details. We have come to the end of a long presentation where we have discussed many features of the Lisa. I hope you have a better impression now of this product and a better view what you can do with it. Thank you for watching.